Fucking this guy's recording. He's recording. Fucking trying to get me. Hey.
He's ran out. He's running away.
He's got a belt here, so I don't think he's going.
Congrats.
All good. Can I do an interview like this? Or?
Yeah, man. You're the champ now. Here I am, WBO Oceania champ. How does it feel, mate? You got legends have had this belt. Now you've got it yourself.
Feels the same, man. I didn't really know that I was going to be fighting for a belt, so it just feels like another one. I was preparing for a win, for a fight, and I got the win. So, yeah.
You look fine. We were talking to the Mexican earlier. He looked a little bit banged up. Obviously, he didn't make it too easy for you, but you did the damage tonight. You got the win. Did you find him a little bit tricky in there?
I felt like I made it tricky for myself. You know, I felt like I was smothering myself. Excuse me, just a bit too much. I could have created the space I needed a bit better. I could have followed up with a bit more second phase, third phases. But it's something that I can definitely go and, you know, work towards, which is a good thing. I know there is always room for improvement, and, you know, there's a lot of improving that I need to do.
The thing is, now you've got the WBO. It puts you in that top 15 ranking. It just opens up a world of opportunities, right? Do you think from here to the world, like, you won't really have too many more fights here in New Zealand, or you will, but there'll be internationals?
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be fighting any local fighters anytime soon. So, like, you know, I feel like it's just going to be, as you said, I'll be fighting either overseas, or if for the off chance I do fight here, it'll be against international opposition.
We just talked to like Scott. He loves being here, obviously being in the gym. What's it like having him in the gym? You know, a guy with such caliber, experience, doing the rounds.
He definitely shows his level, you know. And, like, you know, it's been great having him in the camp for the past 3 or 4 weeks. You know, he has passed on a ton of knowledge. It's just up to me to basically apply it, just to up my game a bit more. Like, you know, like I said before, I felt the level difference on our very first spar, so I had to pick it up. So so having him here for the past few weeks has basically done me a ton of good. You know, he has shown me a lot of things that I could be doing better, which is great.
Speaking of the support, I did hear a few supporters in the crowd shouting out Dookie. Obviously, you've got that time, you've got that family, the friends, they do follow you around. And obviously, when you're in Auckland, it must be great having them here, all supporting you, shouting that out.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. You know, there's definitely no support like the Tongan supporters. Like, you know, I don't want to throw like any shade on anything, but, like, you know, when there's another Tongan in the ring, or, like, you know, on the field, the fans go crazy. You know. Just basically how it was last year at the Rugby League World Cup. You know, it was just a sea of red, man. We are a very small nation, but like, you know, we are very proud about our people, and we get right behind each one of our fighters, players. Tongans are just crazy.
You know, in leading up to this, right? You know, you put so much on the line. You've got a family. This is like your full-time job now. What's your post-fight ritual like? What do you look forward to after the fight? Is it just going home, seeing the family, having a feed? Definitely. Like, you know, I'm just a family man now. You know, I can't wait to go home and just see my kids. I'll probably wake them up. You know, I'll get someone mad because I'll wake them up. Like, you know, my kids to go home, see my son who's I'm 4 years old. I get to see my daughter, 2 years old. Wake them up, give them a big hug, and then tomorrow we'll probably just have a good day together, just eating. And that's another thing I like to do after the fight, eat as well. So Viney told me off for stealing you earlier. He had 2 Kit Kats in the barrel. There was, I don't know where the other one went. Are you a fan of the Kit Kats?
Are you accusing me?
Have you already taken the Kit Kat out of the barrel?
No, I don't actually know that he had like 6 or 7 Kit Kats in the corner bucket. I was like, oh, what the heck is that there? And then my mate Bloods came into the room, and he's like, buddy, how many of it kind of looks like a Kit Kat slaughterhouse in here.
So no Kit Kats tonight. Is there nothing that you do like to have afterwards? No, Burger King, McDonald's, or just go home for a home-cooked meal?
To be honest, not really, because, like, you know, I used to love having burgers after the fight, but a burger straight after a fight is a lot better in your head, you know. It doesn't taste as good as you think it does, you know, when like, you know, you've been dieting for so long and your body just gets used to eating healthy, and then as soon as you eat crap food, it just tastes disgusting. So like, you know, give me a few weeks with eating crap food, and then I'll get used to it, and then I'll start loving it again.
So you said you're going back to training, well, probably early next week, which is awesome. Are you going to be in New Zealand for a bit longer before you head back over to the States?
I don't actually know what the plan is just yet, so I'll be able to probably post something up. I would suspect I am going to be traveling over to the States. Don't know when, but it'll be sometime this year.
Great.
How many
Well,
times?
I don't know, probably for I'm suspecting maybe another 1 or 2 fights over in the
One, two
States.
fights, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have them kind of roughly lined up the dates, or is that just something you have to work out?
no idea.
Well, I'll tell them
So-
thanks.
yeah,
fair enough.
don't know.
Because I'm cooking something.
I definitely don't know. That's my team over there. I mean, that's part of my team over there. They all do the hard work at the. I mean, they all do the hard work behind the scenes. You know, I'm just the person trying to put things into. I'm being like, you know, I'm just basically walking the path. They're just showing me the right way.
Is it tricky being your size to find sparring partners in New Zealand? Like enough kind of different kind of styles, no?
Not. To be honest, not really. But it's hard to find like a tailored fighter in New Zealand for a specific fighter that you're fighting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We tend to have a lot more like taller, bigger guys, or smaller, or just a bit shorter, slimmer guys, you know. So so it's just like, you know, trying to find the right sparring partners for the right opponents, which can be tricky sometimes.
Because David Light ended up being roughly the same size as this guy, didn't he?
It's the same height, but
height.
just totally different
Yeah.
builds and work rate and everything, you know. So like, you know, I definitely love working with him, but it's just hard when you got someone the same height, but just totally different size and different style and everything.
Perfect. All right. Well, look, welcome to the to the championship ranks. Now, I mean, you're top 15 of the world. It's only onwards upwards for here, as it always has been the last year or two for you. And we look forward to your next fight, whether it be here or America.
Thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.